So one of the issues that I've noticed is that whenever I have friends or friendships or people that I know that I'm spending time with, I don't know why my voice sounds so weird to me suddenly. My voice doesn't sound like this when I'm talking to people. Just like deep breaths. I'm not really much of a public speaker, and I don't know if I'm speaking publicly, but just sitting in my car and kind of processing my day. Two of my friends who I know fairly well pretty much blew me up today, and that was, just a bit disconcerting, and how people can go from being just someone that you know and that's kind and that you have just this, sense of who they are, kind of have a sense of kind of the parameters of who someone is, and then suddenly, they just become someone entirely different. And that's, it's disconcerting and it's difficult. But I also don't feel like it's them. I feel like someone else is requiring the difficulty. And I've ran into this so many times. It's like too many times to count on my hands, on my fingers. The amount of times that I've encountered that where people are kind to me and then they're afraid because they've been kind to me. I recently learned about a gentleman who I rode in his truck, and he was trying to help me get to California. I was fleeing the state that I was living in, just under duress from my body being harmed, and the private parts of my body, and neurosimulators, and just everything that no one knows about that can happen to a person that's being targeted. But at any rate, I left in a state of duress, and God did call me to California. Praise God. Beach is beautiful. But, there was a few truck drivers that really stand out in my mind, and everyone who helped me, praise God. If you're watching this, be blessed. In the name of God, people who helped me today and other days previously. But one truck driver, he, I was in a state of duress and kind of like napping, drinking water, and he was clearly in a state of some kind of duress was happening with him also. And I learned that and I got out of his truck, I felt like there was some things that I needed to do, and apparently that was leaving my ID and my bank card and everything but my t-shirt and jeans in the desert. Again, in a state of duress and deep trauma doesn't always create the best decision making. But at any rate, I got out of his truck, and I'm like looking at myself while I'm doing the video, which isn't always the greatest idea. It's like looking at your own face in a Zoom video. You're like, whoa, what is that going on there? That's new. So at any rate, I got out of his truck, but I learned that later he was pulled over in Texas, and they tried to charge him with murdering me. I just wanted to go ahead and do a little quick backup here. I was never out of the hands of the people who were harming me. The private parts of my